Alright, we have a Curse Seed submission from Minh, aka evilboygenius 95. Driven Course Factors. Tethys with Shade Splitter. And, yeah, I mean, Tethys Cursed runs are rough. They're rough. You know, we'll see what it has in store for us. I will say, the one positive I can give Shade Splitter, it does make Tethys, on average, not so bad ring 1. It's about all I can give it, though. But yeah, thanks for the submission, Minh. That's awesome. Alright, we have Annoying Bosses for show. Although Patient should hopefully not be too bad for this combo. Entumbra Assault, that's too bad, but, you know, Titan's Grat is not horrible. And Icestorm, I don't know if my Stygian tier list came out yet, but I made an addendum, and I think Icestorm could maybe be argued to be A tier. So we got Stygian. I mean, if this were a normal run, I wouldn't be too sad here. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that we don't get in camp. But I'm not going to play as if... I'm going to try not to subconsciously let that like, influence my decisions. Either way, it would just always be Conduit here. Forgotten Name, not bad. We'll take that. I am pretty sure we can take this. Alright, easy boss, easy group, unit draft, easy trial. So far so good, but I'm really nervous for what you have in store for me. And NGL. Got some good damage in there. We definitely want to... So we only have... we do kind of want to hit that guy. I was hoping it would be something better. I'm just going to do that. I want to give myself time to, you know, do stuff here. Well... That 7 number sucks. That means if I put the stewards down now... I can probably just chump block with Shade Splitters. My plan here is I want fresh stewards for the boss. So let's just do this. I could cycle back into these maybe. There's no way we're ever killing that guy. So let's just do some damage here. And... Tell you what... Is this greedy of me to not put these down? There's no way I'm not able to chump block enough here, so I think we're fine. No matter what happens, I'm able to like chump block, so... 5 damage... let's do 1, 2, 3... We'll chump block with that. And then I can do this. This is a pretty good play. I guess we're just gonna do... I don't know. Should be decent enough here. I've gotten Forgotten Name up pretty big. You know, let's just do that. You have lifesteal and a bunch of health, so let's do that, and then we'll do that. Alright. So, hopefully this unit draft is good. We don't have any backline. Well, we have technically backline clear. We have Icestorm. Probably a Crystallis is still fine. I could maybe see Mollusk Mage. Mollusk Mage, though, we have the Forgotten Name. It's maybe not that needed. I think Crystallis is good for now. So, Could do Prismal Dust. It's pretty decent against Patient. A Myrtle Trade and a Vacuum is a better card, but maybe against Patient we might not mind a Prismal Dust. Alright. Against Patient I don't mind this dedicated tank. At least we get some incant synergy. I'm not too big on the other units. One sec, my music I guess is like really loud right now or something. Let me see. Alright, that should be down now. Whew, I almost accidentally clicked left, that would have sucked. Alright, what do we got here? Quick. Okay, I mean, we've got a nice bread and butter here. Of Guard of the Unnamed, Nameless, and Tethys. I mean, that's a floor. Question is, you know, is our children learning? I believe that human and fish can coexist peacefully. Just a little old school U.S. president quotes for you. For anyone interested, you know, the rich history there. I don't think I'm going to do a quick. I'm going to re-roll and just see what happens. Obviously, we'd like multi-strike. Had figured we wouldn't find it. So it's Talos the Pusher. I was kind of hoping we'd get an armor on Incant, not going to lie. I tell you what. I mean, two of these bad bitches with a guard infused in could be decent. I don't know if that's a little premature though. Where's the next Hellvent? Is it a way late one? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these Hellvents where it's like literally the earliest and only latest, so it's like it's pretty hard to get those Hellvents to. It's hard to get those Hellvents to work to your favor, like, because right now, you know, we really found nothing that good. Like, Quick, I guess, would have been okay. Arguably against Patient, I wouldn't want it anyway, though, but... Problem is... I guess we don't have to do it quite yet. Problem is, if I run into Sweeper Boss, I'm gonna want this 25 health here. But at the same time, how can I keep her health scaling? If that makes sense, unless I'm going to put the guard into it. I mean, I don't need to do it yet, so we can choose to see what comes up at this Stygian Banner, I guess. It's too bad the Hellvent's here, because honestly, I would love to hit this steel. And maybe hunt for multi-strike. But obviously, there's just too much value over here. I should put the 25 somewhere, I just don't know where I'm putting it. Like, if I put it here, I guess I could get this guy enough armor that it might be able to take out the sweep boss, even just at 5 damage. I don't know. What's the so what's the Merchant of Steel situation look like? It's a long time till that one, and it's not even necessarily a good one. You know, I'm giving up a Vortex. This one I'm also giving up Hellvent and Vortex. That one's just not going to get hit. Really, it's like between now and the end, really, of this run is probably the only steel I'm hitting. So, like, realistically, I should probably put the 25 health into this Nameless Siren. I'm not hugely happy about it, but... you know, what are you going to do? We don't need to -2 anything unless we want to do it on this Prismal Dust, which might not be the worst idea in the world. You know, if we find Consume, Remove, then that's a pretty good play. It might be nice to lock that in right now. It's a bit of shards, but you know what? I don't think this is necessarily that strong of a play, but I think I'm going to make it. I think because we have Patient, this is a little more doable. And also, I probably should have just not done the 25 health. Yeah, it's fine. Most likely, if I don't find either Siren here, we're just going to put Guard in here and just Hellvent that bitch. And we're just going to live without multi-strike until potentially the end, or just potentially never. Mark of Invasion is fine since we have Guard and a health boosted Nameless Siren should be fine. Alright, put you down, just do this, hit, hit. You bitch. NGL was hoping for a... was hoping... Man, this is going to be a lot of damage, fuck. Well, at least we can get the Collector. Was hoping for the Icestorm. Or even the Antembra Assault, but... You know, to quote some band, you can't always get what you want. We don't need to be any more greedy here than that. That should be able to take this boss, right? Do that, that. A little bit of lifesteal never hurt nobody, right? Well, good thing we added that health, huh? Offering token is okay. I mean, we don't have any offering targets, but we do have Scourgefell, and it's actually pretty good for that. And it's just a good incant card in general. I don't really see the others working for us. One more Prismal Dust over this, probably. Probably. We're going to need that to get through these fights, it looks like. I should do one of these. I think I'm not necessarily that strong right now, and I'm probably going to be taking a lot of shards here. Well, we'll see. I mean, 25 gold. At the same time, yeah, I think the Token of the Trader, that's going to... We're basically... You could see that as paying 25 gold for a pretty good amount of Pyre health, because I think with this... And it's, it's an iffy boss. So let's see what we got here. -2 again, so I didn't have to preemptively make that, but you never know, right? Alright, so I could take the Sentry, I think, but at this point, I think I'm gonna fuse, unless there's gonna be a better option at this here, because obviously the Umbra unit isn't really gonna be better. Probably Morsel Maker would be the only decent infusion, but that's not going to probably outdo the Guard of the Unnamed infusion, even though I'll be honest, I don't love the Guard of the Unnamed infusion. I think it's a little bit weak, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It'll work here. I do think a Endless Titan Sentry... I could maybe justify this steal now that if I add this Titan Sentry. I mean, Titan Sentry is so powerful, I think you gotta add it. But, yeah, if I don't do it here, I gotta wait till there. That could be rough. I could just get the... I could just bite the bullet. This is a strong enough play that I think we just make it. Yeah, we'll do this. And we'll just be sad if something better comes up. We should check this before I Hellvent, though, just for due diligence. Oh, fuck. I would do that. I mean, there's the 25 that I paid for, right? It was kind of like conceptual, now it's literal. Anyway, Hellvent's gonna go here. And, 65 shards, let's do it. Let's fucking go. Alright, I prefer avoiding Ember Drain here. So the floor up here is going to be double Siren. Holy shit, 12 lifesteal stacks at 65 shards. That's pretty fucking bonkers. We need to save this until Relentless, for sure. And we got to do this to eat up a stack of lifesteal. And just get it out of the deck. Alright, we're definitely chump blocking this shit. Let's see if we can... Alright, we need to... that bitch in the back go and do some damage. I mean, what do we even do here? If we get Crystallis, I think this preps up a Crystallis a little bit. Man, this is an... Didn't realize we went to Shardville so hard here, but this is fine. We're going to put you in the front, take that out. And Tumbra Assault actually comes in pretty clutch here. We're going to do this because we do want that backliner dead. I'm going to get the incant up here, save ourselves from health, eat up another lifesteal stack. And unfortunately, because she came here, he's probably dead. Yeah, this is fine. We can just keep incanting here, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, we got 1 health morsels, but since that happened, we may as well just do this, I guess. Get more frostbite on the boss here. Look at her fucking health, man. That's some bullshit. This. Man, Forgotten Name sure is slow, isn't it? Doesn't even kill that. God damn. No, let's just do that. Let's do this, and if I do this, it's a throwaway, but I think that's fine. We're gonna have to do that. Unfortunately, oh, that is 18. Perfect. All right, this token is doing some fucking work. I think we probably just want to do this. Yeah. And we have just enough health on Tethys. Luckily, that will kill that. We can eat up lifesteal stacks, which is great. And yeah, that'll eat up 3 lifesteal stacks. This might be better down here. I mean, that thing's pretty fucking chunky. Alright, we did it. Not gonna lie, was a little bit scared there. But getting through that is fine. Man, I forgot. It's been a while since I went that hard on shards into Talos, and I forgot how much of a nightmare that can be. It's an interesting choice. Ice and Pyre and Blazing Bolts. Decent cards in their own right. You know, I got the Conduit Tethys, which would sure love Blazing Bolts. Especially if I'm taking another rank, which I probably am. Don't have any real reason not to. Blazing Bolts is good now, but Ice and Pyre would be better later. I think we get more value, perhaps, out of Blazing Bolts. It's hard to say, though. It does suck that we've gone through 2 temples and not found any piercing damage. We only have 2 more to even find it at. I would say either of these cards want that, but I mean, I already have Icestorm, which wants it. Yeah, I guess the question is, what does this deck need more of? I mean, it already has 1 Icestorm. It's not upgraded. It's not really going to be upgraded soon because I'm probably not hitting this Merchant of Magic. I mean, if you think about it, what do I even really get at a Merchant? Well, you could argue, let's think of the upgrades. I mean, plus damage we want. It's decent. The holdover would probably not really be that good, unless, yeah, there's just really not a holdover that's that good for me. Probably would just be Offering Token. The Permafrost would be on probably this Prismal Dust, but even then, I don't think Permafrost is that good. Really, just Consume Remove is good on this Prismal. I don't. So that's really a 50-50. So we're going left. So I guess which one benefits most from not having upgrades? Ice and Pyre probably makes the biggest splash. 90 front-loaded damage, but it's attuned. That grows fast. I'm going to take the Ice and Pyre, even though I think I get more value out of that other one. Yeah, these are trash. These are trash. We're going to go draw for now. If I can't go top, I'm going to obviously have to take a pip, though, for the next one, which is unfortunate. Or who knows, maybe I just get a Mind Jacks here. It's a great thing about artifacts, right? Unfortunately, we're still at a pretty high shard count. I don't think this is untakeable, though. I'm probably going to take it. I mean, I don't have a single upgrade on anyway other than Prismal Dust. How many... You know, we only have 2 more temples. Which magics am I hitting? Honestly, I might not hit any. Because the best one to hit here, the only one with the Vortex, is opposite a steel that I kind of want to hit. You know? I kind of want to try for multi-strike. Or even quick. At least quick on one of the sirens would help a little bit. But I obviously multi-strike or endless is what I'm looking for there. The lowest roll would be Shitstone and whatever you call it. I mean, I could always hit that steel down here. It's a long time to wait. I guess we're just going to make a judgment call when we get here, which side we can go. But I guess all these things considered, it's like I do kind of wonder if I can really get much value out of Lightstone Casing. In all honesty, none of them do anything for me right now. Like, I'm Conduit. I guess maybe Hell's Banners does something for me. Maybe. But I doubt it. Damn. Alright, I need this. I need something. I mean, with all the gold I got, it's away. So stealth boss, I do have this armor scaling. I do have shade splitters. I don't think we need the stewards. Damn, Chillwind. I mean, I don't gain huge right now from another point of conduit, if I'm being honest. Just the Crystallis. Chillwind would really help with Relentless. And just waves in general. I think I would actually like to snag a point of Chillwind, and then we'll just see if we need another point of conduit. If I'm not going to end up with like Ancient Synergy or something, there's really no point. This mark should be fine. The only thing that sucks is I might have... It only sucks if I only draw Titan Sentry, because obviously I don't want Titan Sentry up top with me. But I should, unless I just massively low roll, I should be able to kill these things. I mean, that represents pyre health with my golden vault, right? All right. Luckily, we get kind of most of the things we need here. All right, Hell's Banners is all right here. I'll take it. I think we just do this sentry here. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage, and we're just going to put the full Monty in here. I mean, it's kind of wasted, but also kind of not. I don't know. I think that's fine. I think I do want that damage too, versus preserving a damage shield, because these damage shields are going to run out. To be honest though, I might just be down to put the new one in front, and then this damage shield actually preserves to the boss, right? I think I like that. Alright, well, we'll play that, play that, play that. Unfortunate. Fucking Quill Hunters, am I right? We could do this. It does less damage to them. Which probably means we... Oh. I actually think I want that. I just want the incants. This is the tough choice you have to make with the incant decks a lot of the time. Alright, this should get that guy in the back. 69, nice. I think we're going to hold this one for the boss, though. If this guy gets through and hits me, so be it. I'd rather keep incanting. Could also just do that. That's probably fine. Was it Spike's boss, though? If it's Spike's boss, this ends up being pretty stupid. Eh, fuck it. I think it's still fine. If it's Spike's boss, we're just going to beat him, so it's all good. Boom, boom, boom. Unfortunate, though, that... Man, Blazing Bolts might have been the better call. I don't know. It's tough to say. And so far, Hell's Banner's getting us stuff, but we just can't really use the stuff. Let's do that, just to get a little bit more damage here. Front one is taking some hits, but you know how it is. God, this double Quill Hunter bullshit. Ugh. Should have maybe just played the Icestorm down there. I should have been thinking about that. Well, at least I can maybe get him there. Luckily, we didn't low roll out there. And I think that'll get us there. Man, Party Boy, though. Party Boy, though. Yeah, whatever. I am pretty sure with 8 damage, as long as I can kill these backliners, I think we'll be fine. So, here's to hoping we draw... Wow. Well, I will say this, I don't mind the Frozen Lances for their incant synergy here, but, man... Dude, really? Okay, we win, but, man... At least we had one backline clear. I'd say it's relatively cursed so far. Definitely. I think also, just by happenstance, it forced me into early shards because of the way these damn Hellvents are lined up. Well, okay, this is interesting. They're all good in their own way. I have to imagine with Patient, I might want the Unnamed Tome. I mean, I do have Damage Shield, but I think you have to take Unnamed Tome here. Plus, the Scourge Fell will be happy to have that. These I don't know about. I mean, I will say this. Void Binding isn't necessarily out of the question, because remember, I'm Conduit. At a certain point, I'm not going to be able to zero-cost stuff because I'm probably not visiting much Merchant of Steels, but a lot of my spells are zero-costed, and a Void Binding is a good card. I might take it. And this is a decent enough magic. It just sucks to not take this Vortex. Plus there's a Trinkets, and I have a ton of gold, and a Cavern. So there's just massive value on both sides here. You know... Double incant artifact sure would be nice. I think, even though I really want to go to the right, I think we're going to go left. God, it would be nice to zero cost some of these Shade Splitters, though. I guess we're just not going to hit this steel. It's unfortunate, but I think that's just what's going to happen. I am still going to take this Void Binding, though. I think it'll be worth speculatively trying to work it out. Alright, -2. Tethys Scales is decent. Chain of Gems is probably good enough for me to go top. That's a lot of gold spent, though. Maybe I should check the Caverns first and just see what it gives me. This could get me another Prismal Dust. I would like that, but it's very unpredictable what you'll get from Umbra. Awoken will get me a Wildwood Sap. Don't really need that. Stygian Guard, it's about 50-50, I think, if it's Urchin Spines or Crystalline Seeds. I wouldn't mind... I would like the Urchin Spines, and I guess I wouldn't mind the Seeds, so we'll just do that. Let me think if I want this. I think I do. It's not that great, but it's mainly for Scourgefell. It's just a one-time tech against that, and it's a decent incant card otherwise. Definitely just get rid of the Stewards for now. If it's Stealth Boss, like I said, Shade Splitters should be fine. I'm not really going to play Void Binding. Man, has it literally just been mine? Oh, piercing. Okay. I was going to say, I was going to complain. I think piercing here versus Ice Empire makes sense, just for now. You'll notice so many of these fights, these sharded up backliners are what I need to kill. And then I can combine that with this for sure. I think we have to take that. I'm not going to take the Firestone housing, though. I kind of want to re-roll just to know, just to have the information of what it's going to be there, even though there's zero chance I could afford anything. Probably not worth it when I have a golden vault, though. So, I mean, we'll get our shards one way or another. Or is this worth it? Like, put it there. I don't think so. Scourge Fell's already... I mean, we're on ring 5. Yeah, let's just fight. I could have paid money to remove, maybe. Oh, man, this guy. Spell shield as well. We have piercing on one spell. Oh, man. A lot of my... You know what? It seems bad. I don't know that it's that bad. Wish it were an artifact, but... I think this is actually fine. You know, we actually don't have that much spell damage. And the one that's probably our best for it is piercing already, so... You know what? I am glad I took the Hell's Banners. What I'm not glad is that I forgot that I have Chains of Chem and I fucked that up. But you know what? It is all good. And by all good, I mean that fucking was pretty horrible. Well, let's just incant the shit out of these. It's our only real shot. Alright, but this is definitely happening here. That's pretty good. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. I'm just feeding these dudes, I guess. Alright, that's fine there. I'm preventing a good amount of damage by doing that. We can save this for when we need it, I suppose. Are you really not dying? I don't want to redraw into these. At the same time, like, I don't know. At least they're not the wide incanters. He's at 97. It's only a few gold worth of damage, but... yeah. I think we just do that. I don't think we have time to fuck around. Doesn't really help the boss at all, so... Now we have a decision to make. Like, we have this Void Binding that could be a damn good amount of damage spike to this deck. And it's not like big Prismal Dust helps me that much with this boss, but at the same time, what else is going to help me with the boss, right? I think we gotta wait, though, unfortunately. I do think we just sort of have to wait here. I'm going to put this here for the boss. Here's where we see Quick would be nice. I would save myself a pretty great deal of damage here if I'd quit. I should have done that here. That Quill's fucking marksman is going to be an absolute bitch. And there's really no way I can get it. Even if I draw the other Entumbra Assault, there's just no way I can kill that guy. So, yeah, this ain't good. We're just going to keep doing this here, I guess. I am going to save that if I can for a different turn. If only I had another pip, huh? Well, I may not have the luxury. I think this is just better. I'll save more damage on damage shield from these guys versus damage shield from this guy. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I don't really know what any of this does, but yeah, I guess we're just going to take some money here. Because I do think I want to do this at this point. Should probably do it. Where should I do it? Here or there? Here? 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 Alright, 50 gold worth. Sucks, but it is what it is. Fortunately, can't play that. Alright, we got him. I'd be lying my ass off, TFA. Was that confident that we did, though. Alright, we replenished some of our pyre health there. Okay, these are good. All in their own right. We need to start thinking what we need more. Do we need the Icestorm for wave clear? Well, we saw there my wave clear wasn't great when Spell Shield exists, which, you know, it exists in Divinity. It doesn't exist 2 stacks per, but, you know, there's also way more bigger guys and more of them. Drain would really, you know, I have the Chain of Gems to, if I can remember, put down first for Tethys. That'd be a big problem if I fuck up Tethys. I mean, I suppose I could find an intrinsic on a Prismal Dust, but I think a Drain is answering the Divinity question, which I may not find another answer there. I already have a good Icestorm, so I think Drain is the call here. Damn, Gemtrove. Gemtrove is almost worth it, but nah. Alright, moment of truth. What do we want to do here? Not gonna lie, the Endless Shark could be... It could be pretty good. Multi-strike would obviously be great. On one of these, having an additional armor incant would be great. And then in quick would be great. I mean, we basically... And Large Stone on the Sentry wouldn't be horrible. Like, there are good things here that I think I really want. The question is, with the Vortex... Here's the thing. Holdover Void Binding probably just wins me the game, though. More or less. You know, I have some heavy-hitting spells. I can probably Hellvent Icestorm twice at those last 2 Hellvents, and I just have a holdover Void Binding at 0 cost. And I will have all my defense and offense scaling figured out, and, you know, hopefully I find a multi-strike at the last one. The problem is, like, if I don't take this magic, I probably don't take a magic, right? Just sucks. Like, it's a good magic too. It has unstable vortex, but I feel like for the next fight, boy oh boy, I sure would love to have had Titan the Sentry on Endless. I sure would love to have a Nameless Sentry with multi-strike, but even just adding some armor might be nice. And, you know, like I said, quick. I guess quick isn't that good though. Like, really, it's just Endless and multi-strike. So I got a decent chance to find something good there. There's also a Caverns, which it's probably not as good as a Vortex. So what do we have at the... So double stack Drain would be amazing. Holdover Void Binding would be amazing. Some extra just spell damage would be nice. Some Ember reductions. Consume remove. You know what? We go to the right. I think we just have to. Just makes too much damn sense. Of course, it gives us the only one I didn't want. Well, either of Consume, Remove, Double Stack, or whatever you call it will be good here. I don't think I'm going to Permafrost anything. I do think I'm going to... Actually, this, no matter what, needs to go down to 0. I will say that. Do I Surge Stone anything? I don't think so. I don't think so with a Forgotten Name and potentially a 0-costing deck. Fuck. Am I really doing this? This is so bad, and the Scourge fell. I mean, I got Golden Vault, but we're gonna lose all of our money. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure it wins me, though. Like, I 0-cost all my damage spells. Or all my damage all my damage spells are 0-cost by default. It hard counters Patient. Not that I need to hard counter him, but it really helps there. I just think it's the call. The only thing that's shitty here is, you know, if I don't find multi-strike, I guess, or if I don't find endless. I think if I were to find endless on this Titan Sentry, even though it's not self-infused, I'm probably fine. Other option is just holdover Drain, or even holdover this Icestorm. Honestly, with the Tethys scales, maybe I should just hold over Icestorm. That certainly isn't that bad, but RNG could fuck me. It could fuck me just not giving me Tethys scales where I need it, and it could fuck me just telling me I can't hit anybody in general in the Divinity fight. However, if I hold that over, it's really good for this upcoming fight, and I could Helven it twice with Bobice, and I got 3 of them on holdover. That's pretty powerful, especially with Tethys Scales and Forgotten Name. You know, I shit on Icestorm. I gave it a B tier rating, but it's probably a spoiler alert to the Stygian rares that are coming up. I don't know if that tier list is out yet, but you know, spoiler alert, I make the observation that Icestorm actually is probably an A tier card, and I think we're seeing that here. So yeah, we're going to do that. Just get these down, I think. I don't have enough removals to... the Titan's Grat, honestly, is probably just removable. I'd rather keep the shade, like some zero-cost Shade Splitters, so... At this point, what's my best cards to remove? Probably actually these Titan's Grat. They don't do that much damage. And they just discard shit. So, they've been okay. They did a decent job, but... I think I might Surgestone... I don't know. They're gonna be... They might be a nice follow-up for these Ice Storms. I just don't think I want to Surgestone anything. Is that weird? Like... I guess I can Surgestone one of these. I don't know. It's a powerful play. And I still like the Drain then. Like... I don't know what the Void Binding's doing in this deck. I might actually... It's really dumb, but I might just remove it right now. I'm pretty confident I can't really make it work. I've already committed to the Icestorm plan. And I'm not hitting another Merchant of Magic, so it probably just doesn't make sense to have this Void Binding. But let's keep our other gold for the health here. We're Hellventing 2 Ice Storms, which should actually bring us right to 100, so because they're 5 shards each, so I think we're fine here. That holdover Ice Storm should really help in this fight too, by the way. Alright, I'm going to remember to do the right thing here and put you down first. And then we'll do that. That should take that out. That's nice. Then we'll do that. For the boss, this boss isn't that hard. I think we can just burn this. Just get our scaling going. The fight is hard, the boss is not. Since we have this, there's really no better time. And then I can just be greedy here and, you know, do this. Just get as many incants as possible. You're dead. And, yeah, I guess you're just dead. It's kind of a downside of the Shade Splitter, though. Shade Splitter plus Chain of Gems could honestly be a liability. Nice. You cooperated. You get 1 gold star. Nice. Got the 0 cost there. Doing work. Definitely need that other point of conduit, probably, even if it's just to get that Crystallis down, though. See, here I can do that. Just do that on principle, I think. Haha, smart. I did that first. I really think I just greed here. God, I just can't even get these fucking things out fast enough. I do think I just greed here for scaling. I mean, when I'm not multi-striking, I really do need as much stats up here as possible to beat the boss. I'm gonna just burn this, but I think this... Am I realistically gonna be able to stack this? Would it be weird to just do this? Or this? Let's just do that. Just do it for the incant. And do... probably that, that, that. Break a spell shield. Could have done that turn a bit better. I forgot about the whole Hell's Banners thing, but it is what it is. Right. Well, I think we'll be fine here. I've not put a whole lot of damage into Fel, but Fel just doesn't have that many stats. I mean, 40 damage is... It's sizable, but... Yeah, let's just do this again. Probably just want every incant up here. Let that frostbite tick a little bit, I guess. Gotcha. Alright, think we got this. Can never be too sure. I mean, we were losing the front guy. But, you know, we had all these incants, so... Trying to gauge the power levels here. I think when I get 3 Icestorms... God, I hope it's enough to scale for the bosses. I think I'll definitely be good for Patient. I do kind of wonder about Divinity. This is worth it. You know, maybe I should have kept the fucking Void Binding. I'm gonna take it. That's multi-strike. I think we can definitely set up... can we set up top? I don't know that we can set up top. I have 2 rounds to find Drain. We never found a card like Siren Song or Frenzied Swarm that could truly, you know, accomplish a top floor setup. Then again, these Prismal Dusts could be dedicated. They could be dedicated to Tethys. Is it the end of the world if I'm just playing 3 Icestorms every turn? And every now and then a offering token and maybe a few zero-costed Shade Splitters? Probably is. Then I can't do the Furnace tap. It'd be pretty devastating to lose Tethys. I could see, I guess... I mean, I could just Hellvent... I could Hellvent the Drain at this one, because the Drain wouldn't be that useful here, but it'd be pretty useful... Would be pretty useful... Man, it's such a bad card otherwise. It's a great card, but... For this deck, it really limits my incants, because if I have 2 of them, I might draw them in the same turn sometimes, and... Can be a little rough. Without double stacking, I think we're in a bit of a tight spot. Deck isn't even that thin either. I mean, I'll thin it out a little bit here at this Vortex. But I'm also having a lot of cards on holdover eventually here, so I'm not necessarily drawing through that well. See, I can get the Prismal Dusts onto Tethys though. And if I take draw, I got a pretty good chance of finding it within 3 turns, right? 3 times 7, if I find something like Offering Token, it's even like 22. So between 21 to 22 cards drawn, I would have to bottom deck both Prismal Dusts or the Drain, because I believe just playing Drain alone, because I'm right at 100 shards, would be enough to let me survive a turn. So I think I'm going to play to win here and go with the draw. And we're going to still Hellvent Ice Tornado. Or Ice Storm. Yeah. And we'll remove... Which path gives me more health? Conduit? Yeah, we'll do the one that gives me more health. Now I don't really need to remove Crystallis. I could remove some of the bad Shade Splitters, huh? Yeah, let's remove some of the bad Shade Splitters. They're not getting zero costed, so... Alright, Pyre Wings. Interesting. Well, whether we do or don't take this Heaven's Seal, Titan Sentry probably ain't going to be very good. But I think we take it. It's 400 gold. Oh, looks like Minh is going through it again here. Here's the original submitter. I wouldn't mind. I didn't catch if it was living armor or not. So, actually for this fight, I think I do want Tethys to have damage shield. I'm going to put it here. And I think... I'm not all that worried, I guess, about Ember Drain because... I guess I could just do that, huh? Do I really need silence here? I mean, if it's living armor, I'm going to crush him anyway. Yeah, let's just get an incant. And... I'll be honest, I'm even just... I just want incants. I want to scale up here. Everything in the name of incants, basically. I'll do every incant up here. I don't think I have the luxury not to. God damn it. Whatever. Just do this. I can get a pretty good set of damage shields here. I think I should do it here, though. Am I gonna die? The tanks would have spikes. I might hit them. Yeah, I think I need to do this one more time. Drain is, man, if I can get my shards, I mean, I can. I may have to take a Drain Hellvent. I don't know, this is a little iffy. I was like, you better be dying. You know, I might not get a better chance to get a good one here. Let's just put it there. Unfortunately, I Pyre Winged out of this Furnace Tap. If I had one more zero-costed Shade Splitter, I actually would be fine, technically, but... For the record, I don't. It's fine. If they leak through, they leak through. They very well may here. This is pretty awesome, though. I gotta say that the Icestorm is doing work. Like, this floor gonna get deleted. The Icestorm and the Tethys Scales, like, definitely pretty good. I think I'm gonna greed up, keep incanting this floor. And we'll just put all these guys down here. If it is living armor, I'll put that in the front. I don't want to accidentally stack living armor. It is. So, again, not really very sad about, you know, not seeing the, not saving the, I should say, whatever you call it, silence. Just do that. It's not going to be any, no harm, no foul. And we should be good here. It is living armor, so by default we are not allowed to style. God, I really regret not taking that Void Binding. Alright, if he's dead, he's dead. Alright. A lot of gold, aka a lot of health. I could take the shittier Icestorm. I don't know, I might just want the Urchin Spines. Was really hoping for something that might help our situation, though, a little more. I may not need a third Icestorm. Don't really need an engine upgrade. Cave-in, probably not. Though, honestly, it could be an out. No, there's no way. There's no way. I think we're gonna be solid enough here. Let's see what we're working with here. 10 and Pierce, Spell Chain. Looks like Minh went down. Lifesteal, does that do anything? Not really. Let's see what we're getting here. Quick, icky. I really hope it's not Shitstone. We're gonna put this on one of them, though. I'm pretty happy to at least see this. The armor incant. I don't think we gain a whole lot from putting quick here. I'd rather reroll for multi-strike or, yeah, multi-strike. All right, I'm fine with this. Do I need this endless though? I have fucking Icestorm. I could Hellvent it and self-infuse, but that's a lot of shards. That would bring me up pretty significantly. I'm definitely fine with the armor incants here, though. That's pretty good. I'm debating just removing Titan Sentry, I think. It's weird that like it took me seeing Endless to start to realize that. I guess it depends what the plan here is, because if I'm gonna be Furnace tapped, I'm gonna play that, right? So I'm just not going to be able to play Titan Sentry. I don't think we do Titan Sentry. Let's see what we got here again. None of these are good. Yeah. I don't even think this 235, this represents what? A lot more pyre health than that, right? Than 40. I think we just hold all this gold, honestly. Unless I think there's some purges I can make. I could probably purge a Shade Splitter. I'd rather purge a Shade Splitter, I guess, than anything else. Like, the Titan Sentry I can probably keep in the deck. But it's just not really going to do anything. Now everything's zero costed. Now, I guess the question is, I could add a Pierce to Ice Empire to get my shards and Hellvent, say, the Drain. And I can maybe start to actually stack Sap on Seraph. You got to factor in, I would be at after I play out this, after I play out that, after I play out that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards basically are, once I play them, they're gone. So 26 minus 11 is 15 cards. At 15 cards, and I draw 7 a turn, plus a little bit more when I hit that offering token. At 2 drains, that means I'm doing pretty good. The thought with the 3 Ice Storms, I think, was more if I don't have any multi-strike with these units, which I don't, but I have it in the form of Furnace Tap. So I'm kind of wanting to maybe, I guess another thing I could do is I could just spell chain the current drain, which is risky. I usually want to play drain at the end of a turn and spell chaining it. Just makes me throw it away. But like if I already have the 2 Ice Storms, that along with Tethys Scales should do some serious work, and I can afford to leak, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go to 105 shards by putting piercing on this. And we're going to Hellvent the Drain. I think Drain is the godsend here. And, yeah, we'll just hold the gold and fight. We at least have pretty good scaling defensively on our Sirens, so we'll incant the shit out of that. Hopefully find an early silence. Against here, we want the damage shield up here. And, It's fine. I'm going to put all of this here. She will remain in the front. Damn, I can't do that. I don't want to incant him that much. I don't need to scale that much for this fight. 15, that won't kill him. We can probably kill that. Let's incant a little bit. I can lose this melee weakness at least, which is nice. Alright, let's do this first. That's fine. I need to be able to play my my next Siren out, obviously. I don't think I should incant him. Let's just do this. Even though I'm gonna have a lot of damage shield, it's gonna go away eventually. Let's put you behind. It's a little backwards, but well, this is fine. I think the one with more damage should be in back. So any of this target. So we'll do this. This. Keep the incants here. Put that there. We really need to find our fucking... we bottom decked the goddamn silence, but it's fine, I guess. The draw order wasn't great this fight, but it doesn't end up really mattering, if I'm being honest. We just sort of wrecked the fuck out of him anyway. I'm actually just going to pour everything we have in here. Does that do more, or does this do more? This does more. Yeah, we'll win this fight, and I think we're going to win the other fight. We're good to Furnace Tap here now, too, so we'll do that on that one. And don't really need damage on Tethys. Start with that, blast the other one. Throw this down here. Give that guy sap. Alright, just do that. That. Things are looking okay. We have sap stacked, so we may as well keep it stacked. You know, I'm almost out of damage shield on my frontliner, so kind of is what it is. And we'll do that. Do that for some reason, who knows. And we got the X mark, but there's no real reason to stop. There you go. Alright, not 100% confident in the divinity fight, but Tethys. I'm going to tell myself Tethys. Put Tethys down first. That'll be item 1, as Murahio would say. Item 1. And that is not who I wanted to see. But I'll remember this. I'll remember to put you down. I'm actually going to have a very good turn here. This is actually really good. And this here is really good. That takes out the damage shield. And then, yeah, we'll just do this. I might as well do this after. No sense pouring that other thing into that. I'm good. I don't even have to hit those trains now. Fuck. Alright, put you down first. In the front. Get that damage shield. We'll get the... let's put you here for, you know, whatever that's worth. Honestly, we can probably furnace tap here, right? We have nothing that costs anything other than a prismal dust. I think we're just good to do this now. I already hit that big prismal dust, and then from here on out, the drains will just be taking care of the rest. So this will go here. Well, if we don't have a drain right now, there's no real reason to not hold it. Okay, now we have a reason. So we'll do that. Just to start hitting these. And might as well just do this. It's not going to do anything. And then eventually, Divinity will not be able to attack, and we'll have one. I have 510 Golden Vault. No matter, you know, they can leak till the cows come home. Got our other drain here. I guess that guy's living, but like I said, I can leak for days. No, we shouldn't get too cocky. I did just lose about 100 gold there, so the more and more that happens, the less and less good that is. But that was a pretty good sequence of events right there. We'll at least take them out without any need of bullshit. Doubt we take this boss out, though. Highly doubtful. Yeah, we're not really even coming close here. Let's try that, try that. Wow, we did like fucking nothing, dude. But we should still be fine. This is a good one to lose gold on. You lose a little over 100. That'll hopefully be the last of that bullshit. God, I sure hope so. Should be playing these first to maximize the value that I get from Icestorm. Could have stopped the Pyre Wings here. I don't think there's really any point in it. I could do it now. You know, I could actually just... Might be worth it. We got 7 sap already on this guy. I think we just keep doing it on the boss. Golden Vault might be the goddamn MVP of this one. See, here's where we're feeling... At least we're killing this fine, but here's where we're really feeling the pain, so to speak, of... I'll actually get Ember here, not that I need it. This is where we feel the pain of not using our Hellvent on that other Icestorm. I should have just Icestorm down there, probably, but... I'm just getting a little ahead of myself, because honestly, with the amount of stack we've sapped, with the amount of stats I have on these Sirens, there's just no way I'm losing at this point. Yeah, definitely an X mark there. Though, you know, they made a valiant effort. Let's give them credit where credit's due. But, yeah, this should take us over the edge here. Even Tethys gets to survive, so... Yeah, I would say that was a tough one. It was definitely, I would say, cursed. That was not easy at all. Had to do a lot of thinking there. If multi-strike was never found, by the time I found Endless, it wasn't useful to me. But I will say at least we found Nameless Siren and the Guard of the Unnamed. Without them, that would have been significantly worse. Like that run with, if it's, for instance, only gave us like Cold Kalias, that would have been a rough one. Like Cold Kalias and just Titan Sentries maybe. Could be pretty rough. But we get through it there. And on a, without the Golden Vault, that Golden Vault was a clutch pickup. I don't know that we live without it. I mean, I would have been able to add 40 pyre health at the artifact otherwise, so I would have had a little bit of extra pyre room. I also probably would have prioritized toward Icestorm a little more, toward Wave Clear, but I think we still win without Golden Vault, but it certainly helped. I'm going to give MVP to Golden Vault, I think. But, or Ice Storm. I will say Ice Storm did pretty damn good there, along with the Tethys Scales. So, yeah, pretty much no ring was really a stomp, other than maybe ring like 1 or so. Ring 1 we took damage, but yeah, every card kind of played a purpose. So I like this. This is a fun seed. Thanks for the seed, Minh. I like the seed. Had to definitely improvise a bit, right? Taking a Furnace Tap outside of an Ember Drain deck, but just kind of recognizing that it was good here, right? I do wish I kept the Void Binding, though. Let's see what you ended up with. So you went full Conduit. No qualms there. I think the reason I took 1 point of Chill Wind was just because I was a little worried with my single striking Sirens about Relentless, depending on the bosses, so I wanted to spike my... I felt like I only really benefited additional Conduit with my Helical Crystallis, so it really helped me more to just have a point of that Chill Wind to help with the bosses in the mid-game. Not that that looked to be a problem for you, though, right? So you went with the Mollusk Mage Nameless Siren. Had the Endless Titan Sentry. I mean, I'm not going to say it's wrong to do this Mollusk Mage infusion, though I think maybe I would prefer the Guard, given the context of when we found it, because I think, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there was the Incant Armor upgrade earlier. I think it was just health. We only found the Incant Armor later on. But if that's not the case, though, just ignore what I'm saying. But I do think because we didn't see the Incant Armor that you ended up locking in later, I think I would prefer the Guard of the Unnamed here. It's hard for Nameless Siren to really scale. What am I trying to say? So we didn't have multi-strike at that point, so it's like I have to scale defense to win Relentless, but also just to survive because I'm going to be taking hits, right? So I think, I don't know. I mean, I guess survivability also, you can argue Mollusk Mage gives that in the form of clearing waves, but I do think for Relentless in particular, you would have been better off with the Guard infusion, maybe. But I wouldn't say this is necessarily weak. I would say it's maybe weak that you only had 1, though. Like, was your floor... So you had Titan Sentry just on the floor. I would say I wouldn't... I'm not the hugest fan of that, maybe. I think you probably might have been better off with double Siren on the floor like I had to get just more incant value. You really want to maximize Tethys' value. Tethys runs are rough, but it's hard to deny Conduits the power that Conduit brings to a run. And you kind of you basically cut the power in half by only running 1 Siren. If you had just 2 Sirens, you're just getting that much more rage, which helps that much more with, and you'd have more spell damage on the floor as well, right? But I don't know. I think my reasoning of skipping Mollusk Mage is, I think we already saw that Forgotten Name, and I'm like, obviously Mollusk Mage is a lot of spell damage, but I think we kind of get there with Forgotten Name more or less. It's not as good as a Mollusk Mage, but it approaches Mollusk Mage in what it provides. I'm fine with the Immortal Trade. You found the other Prismal Dust anyway. I kind of debated between Trade and Prismal Dust. In the end, either one would have been just fine with my deck either way, so that divergence no qualms there. This is obviously great, the Unnamed Tome. I like the Spines. Keeping that's definitely fine with all the spell damage you have. I like the Drain pickup. Surge Stones on the Lance, fine. Piercing on the Ice Storm, fine. Oh, so you went heavy into this Ember Drain with the double stacked Void Binding. That's a powerful void binding. I still, though, I do wonder. So you must have put the last two hell vents into that. I do still wonder if maybe just another siren would have helped a bit there, even with those. I mean, that's pretty powerful. I would have loved to have these cards, but you'll just have to let me know, I guess, what... I could see a problem here. It's like, when you go to Ember Drain, how are you getting out of it, I suppose? Are you just going to use Entumbra Assault to accomplish that? Because it doesn't have piercing. It's going to have a tough time with that sometimes. I guess you get the 2 zero-costed Shade Splitters, though. That could work, but then again, you can't combo it with Entumbra Assault because you have Wing Technology, unfortunately. I would be inclined to maybe skip Wing Technology. I don't know. Maybe that was your plan. Maybe then with Patient just to chump block with Wing Technology morsels. If so, I guess that works. I think you didn't need it though. Because you had to spend money on that one, right? I can't remember. I mean, I guess you definitely have ways out of Ember Drain with that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any huge deck doctoring things other than, like, if we just compare... Wait. Why is this a loss? Oh, I see. It doesn't... Does it not say... Weird. It says you won against Patient. Something's weird with the display there. It's not telling me how your last... It said that you had died, I thought, on Seraph the Patient, but here it's saying that you beat him. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. You'll have to let me know, though. You'll just have to let me know what ended up getting you there, if that's where you died. I don't know. This is maybe a weird display bug, but... Because I thought I saw your corpse at Seraph, but... And it's like not showing Divinity here, but then again it says Battle 1, so... Seems like a display glitch, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like against Seraph, you have the Unnamed Tome, so you have a pretty good counter there. You have a Prismal Dust, you have a lot of chump blockers. I would be curious to know how did it fall short there, because it looks like a pretty strong deck to me, all things considered. I think I still prefer the Guard of the Unnamed there. I still prefer Double Siren, but you know, everything else, it looks very powerful to me. You know, those Void Bindings are adding a ton of offense and defense. The Furnace Tap can get you that multi-strike. You have ways out of Ember Drain. If not, you have Conduit, so basically everything's already zero-costed anyway. Yeah, I can't really deck doctor this one that much, unfortunately. You'll just have to let me know. Maybe something about the way I went through it illuminates something different you could have done. It's hard to know without seeing how I guess you just went through how the run ended up going, right? But yeah, hopefully that was useful. Again, thanks for that seed. That was a pretty fun one. It was fun because it was pretty tough, right? It was a no Frenzystone run. It didn't really have the ideal siren. It's a siren that I can make work. I'd rather see it than not see it, but obviously I'd almost always rather see the other siren, right? Siren of the Sea. But, you know, we got through it. An Icestorm had a chance to shine here. I think I did it dirty with the B tier rating. I think it is an A tier card. But anyway, that'll do it for this one. As always, everybody, thanks for watching. Keep feeding me those seeds. I love these seeds. This is fun. Until next time, peace.